January 1925, Nome, Alaska. The town doctor walks into a small wooden room and sees something that stops him cold. A 3-year-old girl. Throat swollen shut, skin going gray. He knows what it is, diphtheria. He has no serum. The nearest supply is in Anchorage, nearly 1,000 miles south, locked in a port frozen solid for the winter. He sends one telegram. Within 24 hours, the only thing standing between Nome and a wiped-out town is dogs. Nome had 1,100 residents, maybe 10,000 more native Inupiat in the surrounding villages, who had almost no immunity to the disease. Dr. Curtis Welch did the math. Without antitoxin, the outbreak would kill nearly everyone it touched. Children first, children fastest. The serum existed, about 300,000 units of it sitting in a hospital in Anchorage. The problem was getting it to Nome. Planes? It was 30 below zero, open cockpit biplanes, no instruments. The 2 pilots who volunteered were grounded by the territorial governor. Trains? The railroad only ran as far as Nenana, 674 miles short. The only option left was the Iditarod Mail Trail, a network of frozen rivers and tundra that the Postal Service used in winter. Normally a single musher took 25 days to cover the full route. Dr. Welch said they had 6, so they did something nobody had ever tried, a relay. 20 mushers, about 150 sled dogs. Each team would run one leg of the trail at full speed, hand off the 20-pound package of serum, and collapse. The serum left Nenana on January 27th. The first musher, Wild Bill Shannon, ran into a temperature of minus 62 degrees Fahrenheit. His face froze. 3 of his dogs died on the trail. He handed the serum off. The next team ran into a blizzard. Visibility? 0. The lead dog had to find the trail by memory. The most famous leg was run by a Norwegian musher named Leonhard Sapala and his lead dog, a small Siberian husky named Togo. Togo ran 91 miles in one push across a frozen sound where the ice was actively breaking up. They cut directly across open water that other mushers would have detoured around. The last leg into Nome was run by a musher named Gunnar Kaysen and a dog named Balto. Balto led the team into Nome at 5:30 in the morning on February 2nd. Total elapsed time, 5.5 days. Half the predicted record. Not a single vial of serum was broken. Not a single child in Nome died of diphtheria. Here is the part history flattened. Balto became a national hero. There is a statue of him in Central Park, New York. He starred in a Hollywood film, but Balto only ran the last 55 miles. Togo ran 264. Togo crossed the killing ice. Togo led when there was no trail to lead by. He was the better dog, the harder leg, the longer effort. He got almost no recognition in his lifetime. Sepala died still bitter. The reason Balto got the statue and Togo got forgotten? Balto ran into town in front of newspaper reporters. Togo finished his leg in the middle of nowhere with no audience. History remembers who was in front of the camera. We are about to live through a century where pandemics are not theoretical, where supply chains snap, where the impossible logistics question becomes the only one that matters. The 1925 serum run is the blueprint, not the technology, the choreography. 20 strangers in a relay, in the dark, in temperatures that kill, handing off 20 pounds of glass between them for people they had never met. That's the part history should be teaching. Not the dog's name, the system that the dog was one link in. If your school traded depth for trivia, this channel is the correction. Subscribe. Next episode, a pope was put on trial for murder. After he was already dead, they dug him up to do it.